Hello there everyone, welcome back to 14 Bricks. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the difference between fake versus real Lego and how to tell the difference. This is the best example that I have. On the left, you will see a Thor minifigure that is fake Lego, and on the right, you will see a Thor minifigure that is real Lego. And we're just going to kind of take a look at the fake one, and I'm going to explain why it's fake, and also how you can tell that it's fake, and you know, what is worse about fake Lego than real, because visually right here, first glance, the fake one actually looks a little bit more appealing than the real one. However, after I walk you through everything that's worse about the fake one, you'd probably rather have the real one. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this for now. So I got this for $6 at a store in the mall. And first of all, the stand is fake, just to start off, because, and the reason you know that is because all Lego stands, which I have the real Thor on a Lego stand, you can see they put the word Lego on top of all the studs, and this one you can see they do not have that. So that is your first hint there. Now we're going to talk about quality and stuff. So this hairpiece, you might not be able to tell, but it actually doesn't go all the way down on the figure's head. You can see there's a large crack up there, and all throughout the head it's just kind of, the hairpiece is slightly too big and it doesn't stick all the way down on his head. So that's that. Also, I was able to tell this is fake because I know of all the Thor minifigures that Lego has ever made, and I know they have not made one with an eye patch. This pack was labeled Avengers Endgame Thor. However, from what I recall, I do not recall him having an eye patch. Maybe he did, but I don't recall him having an eye patch at all in Endgame. So I don't know why they have that there. On the back, you can see this, and it's actually kind of a cool face, but it's not real. You can also see there's no Lego writing in his head there. Also, his head is quite tight, and that's another thing about fake Lego figures, is that a lot of times the parts won't fit on properly. The cape is also a very annoying fabric. I do not like this kind of fabric. It gets like fuzz stuck to it, and it doesn't want to come off, and it's just this fuzzy, weird material, and I do not like it at all. Stormbreaker here, we can see they assembled it in a different way that Lego did, which is actually a better way, but they still didn't do it right. Actually, no, they assembled it the same. No, they didn't, because the Lego one has the little pieces down on the grass part. But yeah, you can see here, this doesn't actually get onto there. It can't. There's not enough room. So that's a problem right there. So yeah, first of all, this clip can't even fit on there. So that's unfortunate. So it just has to stick on the back of here, and that looks pretty stupid, obviously. Now to the figure itself, you can see there's some arm printing there, and a lot of times for fake Lego minifigures, and pretty much all the time, is the prints are off. So you can see on the left leg, the printing down here on the leg is closer to the right inner side of the leg, and then the printing on the right is in the middle, but it's kind of crooked, and this one's off, and throughout there's some little like scuffs and stuff, and you can see it's just not very good. And also the legs fit very loosely on the torso, so they come off quite easily. And here you can see, first of all, you can tell because it has arm printing, and none of the Thor figures, I believe, aside from the Ragnarok one, have arm printing, and so you can see that right away. And yeah, it's just not printed correctly. There's little like scuffs and stuff, and you can see these little like white marks here. I don't know why those are there. I don't know how they got there either, and they just did not do this very well. And yeah, this printing's off. Like this shoulder, you can see there's more black area, but there's hardly any black there. So a lot of it's just off center and stuff. And also I just now noticed that this neck part of the figure, this little neck part sticking up, is a lot longer than a normal minifigure. By the way, if you hear noises in the background, we've got some kids going insane. If we take a look at the real Thor, you can see everything is more shiny, it's more better quality. Now you will notice this arm is very loose. That's because I got this figure when I was kind of young, and I made some bad decisions with it, and kind of messed this figure up, unfortunately, but this is the only figure I have that is the, you know, kind of the same, based off the same figure that the custom minifigure went for. And yeah, it overall, it might look slightly less like the real Thor from the movie. However, one thing I noticed is with this custom one, they gave him this dark brown beard, which Thor does not have. He has more of a light brown, or, you know, that color that they did. So the hair color for this Thor isn't even right. But for whatever reason, they still used this hairpiece. So it's really weird the way, I don't know why they did that. So yeah, that's a mistake that was made. Yeah, both the custom minifigure and the Stormbreaker that LEGO makes is not very good. However, the new Stormbreaker that they designed for the Thor Love and Thunder sets is actually quite nice. I overall like the real figure better though. Although it might look slightly less cool because there's less like printing on it. It's still better by far. So yeah, that is fake versus real. So obviously, real LEGO is better to buy. It's going to be slightly more expensive because it's better quality. This is not near as good quality as this. This is going to be a lot less durable than this. It's just not very good at all, and I do not like it. The only reason I bought this is because I wanted to do this video to show you guys. And for example, I'm going to pull out another custom figure I have, which you may remember the video I did on this minifigure. Now this minifigure it's not fake. Even though it's not all real LEGO, it's not fake. It has real LEGO parts. The torso, the legs, the arms, the hands, and the head are all real LEGO parts. They are real LEGO. All this company did is they put their own prints on top of it. And all the prints, I haven't noticed any of the prints on here that are actually messed up, because you can tell a company that's going to use real LEGO parts for the base of their minifigs is going to have better quality custom stuff and prints. Now, like the gun here that's custom made. The knife, the pistol, the backpack, the helmet, that's fake. That's not real. That's not real LEGO, because LEGO doesn't make any realistic military weapons or gear. So the minifigure itself, the legs, the torso, and the head are real, but all the gear on him is I don't want to say fake, but it's custom made. This is a good quality custom minifigure. I do not mind buying these at all. However, you are going to pay a large amount of price for those good quality ones, because it does take a lot of money to make those. So yeah, don't buy fake LEGO. It's as simple as that. I knew this family once, and their kids had a massive tub of fake LEGO minifigures that they order like bulk of, like 40 of them online, and they're like, wow, this is some great prices for LEGO. This is cheap. This is great. Little did they know, none of it's fake. It was all real trash, and I would, you know, mess around with their figures, and they would just, some of the heads would not come off. It was impossible. Some of them would just fall off if you flip the figure upside down. Fake LEGO is not good to buy. If you're gonna buy custom LEGO minifigs, make sure that it uses real LEGO parts. None of this on here is real LEGO. And yeah, so that concludes the video. Do not buy fake LEGO. It's a bad idea. And always, if you're gonna buy a minifigure, always like check the description to make sure it's real. I saw this Mr. Gold minifigure for like $100 or $200, and I thought maybe it's real because it, you know, it's still kind of expensive, and maybe they just don't realize the value of it for whatever reason. But when I looked at the bottom, it said that this is a custom made figure that looks identical to the real one, so always read the description. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.